Well, hey y'all, how you doing? We're here for the weekend at
Hideaway RV Resort.
Hideaway RV Resort in Myrtle Beach. It's another new park we're trying here in Myrtle Beach. We've been to, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 in the area, so this is probably at least our 6th, if not 7th one. So we'll be doing a review, let you know what we think about the place. So far, it's kind of nice. It's small. The spots are tight. I'll show you tomorrow. We got here kind of late, but they do have a band playing tonight. Actually, evidently it's just a guy. Live music with Big John Kelly. So we'll go watch him for a little bit and maybe get something to eat because we haven't eaten all day and we don't feel like cooking. So stay tuned. It's getting a little dark. I know you probably can't see me, but we're gonna head out and grab something to eat. Just wanted to show you the festivities for the night. They gave, what did they do, Dawn?
They they give everyone a s'mores kit when you come down here, and they have a live band until 8 o'clock.
So we're gonna stop by and take a look at that before we head out to eat here. They got swings and benches and picnic tables out here on the waterway. And here's the band. This River City Cafe is right across the street, so we came here. They're famous for their burgers, and look at some of these burgers. Fork and knife burger, nacho crunch burger, fried mac and cheese burger, California pizza burger, peanut butter banana burger. Dawn went with the peanut butter and banana burger. Lift it up. Peanut butter and banana.
It's really good.
I went with some contraption with Doritos and jalapeno peppers and stuff. And Maddie did boneless buffalo wings like she always does. Here we go. Who would have thought Doritos on a burger would be so good? So there you have it, the little one-man band. He's actually pretty good. We listened to him for a little while, but came back to the camper because it's already getting late. The restaurant there, River City Cafe, gives you your drinks in a to-go cup. So I brought my iced tea. It's fresh. It was still actually warm even with ice in it when they brought it to the table. Nothing like fresh iced tea. All right, we're gonna hit the sack and we will see you in the morning. Good morning, all. We're gonna go out, enjoy a little coffee, and then take a little walk around and show you this place. So we're at the front of the park. Most likely you're gonna come in from this way. I think this is River Road. I'll put it down below what this is, but it's like River Road. It's kind of hard to see because there's a high school right here, and you almost feel like you're pulling into the high school, but you're not. You're going between the high school and the high school fields. You're gonna come down here, and here's an entrance that's not used. But when you pass that, you'll get in. And then here's some overflow parking. Little playground for the kiddies. After hours, you will need a code to get in that gate. It does shut after hours. But you'll just pull straight ahead, and here's your registration building and everything else. We'll go in there once they open. In this registration building, there's a cafe. Kind of has limited hours, but there's a lot of places to eat outside here if you want. Okay. Pool's locked right now, but here's your pool. And a little kiddie pool right there.
Zero entry.
Oh yeah, it's zero entry at this end here. That's always nice, and it looks like a handicap ramp too.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They have burgers and pizzas.
You hear that? Burgers, pizzas, and breakfast. I don't know if you just heard in that last clip, but she was opening the outside walk-up window. But here you go, here's your office. It's closed right now, like I said, so we'll get in there later. Look, starting to get ready for fall. Again, at the front of the park, here's your doggy area. Actually, the grass looks really nice. It almost looks fake over there. And then some more overflow parking here. So just past registration, if you make a left, There's a lake up here and a walking trail. We're going to take a look at that. But you can rent canoes and paddle boat there. And this is actually a lake. This isn't the intracoastal waterway. Doesn't really look like it's been kept up at all. But you can fish here. Looks like I can see about 2 foot down. Here's a couple cabins here. Towards the front here and in the back, they have some primitive sites. But truthfully, I don't know if they're being used anymore. These just look like electric only. It's the same in the back. But I don't know that they're renting them out anymore. Here's our shadows. So here's the entrance to the park, just past the registration. Some of your first sites start. Back at this end anyways, that little small end over by the pool. There's a few sites there, but most of them are back here. Towards the front of the park here, you got your laundry on the left and some bathrooms and showers. Let's go take a look inside. I see some instant hot water heaters, so that's a good thing. We are in the laundry room. They do have AC in here, and it's just good old-fashioned cash machines. Looks like they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 washers and 6 dryers. So that's good. I love that you can just pay with cash. Paying with the card thing, inevitably you lose money. I think we still got $6 at Carolina Pines from close to a year ago now. All right, let's take a look at the bathrooms real quick. Here we go. Not huge at all, but you got a nice shower, toilet, little corner sink. God, I haven't seen a corner sink in forever besides in an RV. All right, let's look around some more. Behind us there in the back end, the dumpsters. They actually have what? But
they do pick up at 10 a.m.
Yeah, they'll pick up from your site at 10 a.m. each day. But if not, you can take your own trash over there. And they do offer recycling too, which is, like I've said before, I don't see it at every park, and I'm always in awe that enjoy the great outdoors, but they don't have recycling. But they do here, so you can do that. Of course, that's by choice. You have to take it over yourself. Unlike Willow Tree, where they'll pick it up right from your site.
Or Barefoot.
Barefoot Landing too, pick it up right from your site. And here we are, right on the corner. You can see we are tight. I mean, I had to pull my truck in sideways. Hookups are to the back, so we had to stretch as far as we could. And if you look, my nose is, I mean, darn close to the roadway here. Let's go look at the other side. So I wanted to hold off till our neighbor left because he was out breaking down. He's heading to Florida, back home. But you can see how close these sites are. I mean, there's his hookups right there. And of course our picnic table was right here. First thing Dawn did before I was even finished leveling was move the picnic table because she did not want to be close to the hookups there. Of course they all do have fire pits. Ours is all the way back here. But like I was saying before, these are some of the newly concreted sites, and they put this little wing on it. So you have a little bit of extra area here. So that's kind of nice. I'm sure, and it looks like even the old paved sites, they're starting to put them on too. So, and like I said before, there's what look like kind of primitive sites, but I don't know that they're renting those out anymore. Well, I'm gonna grab myself a shower. We're gonna wait for Maddie to get up, and then we're probably gonna hit the Marsh Walk, which is, it's not in Myrtle Beach, it's in like Surfside or Murrells Inlet, something like that, Dawn knows. Probably hit that, shops and restaurants, and then come back and kind of just hang out for the evening. Hey, here's one not so good thing. We're doing a little walk here, heading to the office to sign our paperwork. And as trucks and campers are going by, they're kicking up dust, so getting a little taste of dust on this walk. So I just noticed that the bathrooms here actually have 10 spots. There's 5 on the other side. Same thing with that other one. So there's plenty of showers and stuff if that's what you want to do. Here's their little activity center. Their store, like every other store, it's got souvenirs and knickknacks and of course things you may need at your campsite. And looked around, let me tell you one thing they don't have is belts. I left mine at home. So I have no belt for my pants, so I had to kind of jerry rig something to keep my pants up.
We got our new magnet.
All right, we're gonna head to that Marsh Walk. I wanted to show you though what's nice here. There you go. These people just left and maintenance is right here. Mowing, weed whacking, and blowing off the site, which we've been to plenty of campgrounds where that doesn't happen. So it's kind of nice to have, you know, it doesn't have to be beautiful, but at least have the lawn cut and the site without debris all over it. All right, let's hit the Marsh Walk. Here we are, we parked at Drunken Jack's restaurant here. I usually probably wouldn't do that if I wasn't eating there, but it's pretty empty, so. Here we are, Murrells Inlet. Look at the wild goats out here. It says no dogs. Look at them, just in the marsh. Here's a little up close view of the goats. It's probably as close as we can get. Strange that they eat that like seagrass. Guess they eat whatever they can. I wonder how they first ended up out there. Of course, jet ski rentals, boats everywhere. Look, brewboatsouthcarolina.com. You pedal your butt off while you're drinking to keep yourself going. Inevitably, you got to run into someone who got to vandalize. Well, it would make sense. That's called Goat Island. We're pretty much at the end of the pier here, and it's just a beautiful view. Got some high rises starting there. Hopefully you can hear me with the winds picked up out here. We decided we're gonna walk around this young live oak because it is full of blackbirds. You hear them? I am quite sure this place is happening in the evenings, especially on the weekends and in summer. I mean, it's just restaurant and bar after restaurant and bar. There's pretty much a ton of cars here already, and it is probably 11:30 in the morning. I'm sure there's live music and everything going on all weekend long. Cool looking map. I'm sure it's not too accurate. All right, we may just head back to the campground, hit the pool for a while. We're heading to the pool. Figured out that Maddie can sit on the back pretty well. Too afraid to go fast because how bumpy the road is. All right, we're here. Let's go see what this water's like. How is it? Nice and not nearly as cold as it was
In Maryland.
in Ocean City. I guess maybe 5 hours straight south means a big difference, because it was actually very nice and refreshing.
Felt good.
Looks like they got a little church over there, but here's where that gentleman was playing last night. And there's a boat ramp right there too. Nothing large, or you're gonna get down there, but you can get, you know, John boat, something about that size, maybe a little bigger. Had a beautiful sunset right over here yesterday with these trees and stuff. It was beautiful. This is the Intracoastal Waterway. Goes far north through Myrtle Beach and just keeps on going. Lulu's is way up in North Myrtle. It's right on this same waterway here. There's one of those old bridges that, I guess it's not a drawbridge because it actually spins in order to let boats through. Maddie's gonna do some of her usual gymnastic stuff. We decided we wanted to come out and watch the sunset, and it looks like we're gonna miss it, at least by the trees here, because there's huge clouds. That's all right, we got to see a pretty one yesterday. We're gonna head back to the camper. I think we're gonna maybe do a movie night tonight.
Gabriel getting stronger, he's becoming more malicious. If his strength
Movie on the big screen.
To grow at this rate, we will
Can
no
you get
longer
the
be able
boat
to
straight from the
contain him.
camper? Mom, shut it.
However, I am still determined.
Dr. Weaver, he got out again.
How far did he get this time?
Made it all the way to the records room before we got to him. He found his information.
He wants to go home.
Good morning. Sunday, we're heading home. It was kind of a fun time watching that movie last night with the projection TV.
Yeah.
Was the choice of the movie okay?
It was okay.
Yeah, little odd, but still fun. Well, it's time for the tip of the trip. Dawn, what's the tip of the trip?
I guess for us, it was, if you're ever in that area, to visit that River City Cafe and eat one of their burgers.
Yeah, they were really good. I mean, the burger itself was good, not just the contraptions they come up with.
And as many times as we've been to Myrtle, we've never been there.
Yeah, I've seen it, but we've never been. And the one we went to was a 2-minute drive from the campground. So if you get there on a Friday and don't feel like cooking, take that 2-minute drive. It's well worth it. They have a lot of those kooky burgers. Like I got one that had Doritos on it. She had one that had peanut butter and bananas. So that's our tip of the trip. Hit that River City hit that River City Cafe. All right, well, now on to the review of Hideaway RV Resort in Myrtle Beach. It's about 5 miles from the beach, so it's a little outside, but you know, still convenient. But all in all, what would you say?
I liked it. It was quiet.
Yeah, small.
I wish it had more amenities, though, or more activities.
Yeah.
Like I told you, it's okay for a weekend, but I don't know that I would want to camp there an entire week.
Yeah, but like I always say to Dawn, is price-wise, it was $53. Prime time at 63, but still, that, you know, that's pretty good for a campground with a paved site, you know, in a pad. And all they really had was the pool.
Yeah.
The pond they had there, the fishing pond, was a little overgrown. There was supposed to be like a walking trail around. I didn't see one. It was really overgrown, so we didn't even try. But making your way out to that Intracoastal Waterway was nice to watch the boats go by and the sunset and stuff. So what didn't we like? What didn't you like?
How the roads weren't paved. It was so dusty.
Yeah, it was like a crushed gravel.
Hard to ride our bikes.
And there was some kind of potholes and stuff.
Yeah.
And then when cars would go by, yeah, if you're doing the 6 miles an hour, it's probably okay. But people hitting 10 miles an hour, and it was kicking up dust a little bit. And then the sites were pretty tight. They were small. You can see that in the video. And then really, I don't know that there was one much longer than the one we had. But they were very tight. I mean, our neighbor had to actually step on our patio in order to do his breakdown. They left yesterday, Saturday. So, but all in all, I mean, you know, it's a nice place to go. Quiet in Myrtle Beach. You don't have to worry about some of those parks that are huge and get loud and kind of rowdy. All right, well, I guess that's it. Anything else? Okay. Thanks for watching. We are going to be back at it again in 2 weeks. Have no clue where we're going.
Birds Branch.
Birds Branch in Elkin, Colorado. No.
Elkin, North Carolina.
Elkin, North Carolina. All right, we will see you again soon. Bye-bye.